every now and then he'll say, Grandma, what my room gonna be like? Is it big enough? I say, yeah. You know, if I had a van, I would take him out there and let him look at it, although we ain't got it yet, but I would just take him out there. He want to know if it's close to the school. I told him, yes, close to the school. He said, well, can I drive? I said, well, you keep fighting to be strong and things start back moving. I said, sure, you can drive. I said, just right up the street, over the track, and there the school is. They have a room big enough where he can sit up more than once or twice a week. Because they told us the more he's laying in that bed, the more he's going to get the pneumonia. So that's my priority, is getting a place for my grandson where he have room enough for us to get him up.
So when he's up, what do you want him to be able to do when he's up? Khiry, what do you want to be able to do when you're up? Do you want to be up more? Yes. Do you have a sense of what you'd like to do during the day? Is it being on Facebook? Yes. That's really important right now. So the staying socially connected to your friends, then using the computer is the thing that you want to be able to do. So we need to have some sort of workspace for you in your room that allows you to do that. Most of the people that I work with kind of have a space that's their space. You know, that when you come into the house, it's kind of like not necessarily a common space like this, but I go into somebody's room, and in their room is their domain, and it's where their bed is, it's where their computer system is, it's where all their medications. It seems easier to do things in one space.
I feel that it's very important for him to have his own space so that he can do everything he needs to do in his room without having to be moved to another corner of the house.
So then where are we with the house? What is the idea at this point? Are we trying to raise money? Are we trying to find a place? What's happening?
We've got to look at a situation where if we put her in a situation that it doesn't bury her.
Yeah.
If you buy a house that she can't afford taxes and insurance on, it ain't gonna matter whether she's got a nice home, you still gotta pay taxes and insurance. If you buy a van that's nice enough, then you gotta be able to take care of the taxes, insurance, and upkeep for that as well. So it's not just something that you say, well, yeah, we can afford that, we can go get it, but we've got to be able to keep it, maintain it, and take care of it.
Like, she don't look at 3 or 4 houses because those are the only 3 that's in our price range. So when you don't have the finances to look at other things that may take a little bit less, that hinders a lot. And that's been a lot of the issues also.
You know, if we were dealing with 150, 200,000, we'd have a house.
Right.
We'd be in a house if we had that kind of money. And there's the thing about it, there's people out there that could write that check that would never miss it, you know, and Miss Lewis had to quit her job to be able to do this. And so that's been the biggest burden, is that she was the primary caregiver, and the primary caregiver is now the primary caretaker. We would definitely be in a better situation right now if we had more money. It all revolves around that. We can say whatever we want, but love will get you so far, and caring and concern will get you so far, but it takes dollars and cents to get what you need to make it happen for what you want.
Everything we've ever done, Coach, has gone exactly like you're saying. You're begging, you're trying to get people to do things, you're waiting on, and it's just slow. And there's nothing else that we can, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just the way it is. All right. So what we want to try to do is there are all of these pieces that you guys are trying to put together.
So we need to keep his lungs clear, need to keep him up, and that sort of thing.
But life also has to go on.
Yeah,
I think there's some balance there, and Khiry, would it be a lot better for you to be out here?
Yeah, he likes staying up here.
Maybe that's...
Do you even have your bed in here, Khiry? Would that be all right temporarily?
Maybe that takes some of the pressure off, because what I'm worried is that the pressure of trying to move into the next house, you know, he's not getting up enough. He's not getting up enough. We need to make this decision.
What you're saying makes a lot of sense, and I understand totally what you're saying.
Yeah.
If you bring him in here, put his bed in here, let this be his room for now, you know, temporarily till everything is done.
And knowing that there are huge problems between
Right.
the eating here, I understand all that, but from my perspective, with him being in that room, that you're going to be able to spend 45 minutes getting him up so that he can be up for a couple of hours before he has to go back down, and then he probably ought to get up one more time, and there's just no way.
And it's done every day. People do it permanently. That's their solution, is for them to be, you know, put in the front room. That is their solution.
I mean, that's fine with me. It's not a problem, because I had suggested that first time, when he first come home, that if I had to put him in the living room for him to have the room that he needs, I'm willing to do that.
If we do that, then it also gives us a way to get you set up so that we can set up the computer in here in a way that would really make it so that you had enough space to be able to do the things that you need to do on a computer screen to get your homework done, to really have some opportunity to write, to talk with your friends. At this point, the thing that you would like to achieve is what? Tell me what you want to achieve. You want to finish high school. How many years you got to go? 2 more. Okay.